been a while since my last post. I believe it's been about a month now. A little bit different video today. Some people wonder what I'm doing during my fun employment. And I do a variety of things here and there, but once a week I try to reignite the passion I had, that is poker. For those of you who don't know, I played a lot of poker back in college, a lot. I think it was on the order of like 20 hours a week, split between playing poker, watching poker, studying poker, and watch and repeat. But anyway, I've been playing these weekly tournaments, and this one is one I won. I basically manifested a win today because at some point I was like, I'm gonna win this. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, too bad, because you get the insight of a brilliant poker mind, i.e. me. But if you don't want to watch the whole thing, just skip to about 12 minutes before the end and you can basically see what happened with my dishonorable win. Anyways, enjoy, and thanks for subscribing. All right, everyone, we have reached the final table. I have 52,000 in chips, which is third place, and the chip average is, what is that? About 35K, so I'm a little over average. Final table, I'm basically gonna win this, calling it now. It has been, let's see, 3 tournaments since I've cashed. So I'm looking to make money today. Here we are with ace-9 under the gun, offsuit, 9-handed. I think it's kind of weak to open this, so I'm just gonna fold. So yeah, last time I won this tournament was when I played after a very long time. I got first place, it was April 9th, so almost a month ago. Been playing once every week and have not cashed since then. So let's see how this goes. The money for this tournament is 5th place, but again, always aiming for first. Okay, so we got 3 deuce suited on the big blind. So kind of hard hand to play. The blinds are pretty big. Luckily, I have 50 big blinds. We got a call on the cutoff and a call from the small blind, so I'm just gonna check and see what the flop brings. Okay, so we flop a gut shot straight draw. Small blind leads into 2 people. So that's a pretty strong move, I think. Even though I have a gut shot and a backdoor flush draw, I don't like it since Mike is behind me. I don't think this really hits Bree Mills' range, but I don't know, it seems kind of off, so I'm gonna fold. All right, 8-9 in the small blind. We'll probably raise if it gets folded to me, otherwise fold. 8-9 offsuit, not too strong. Under the gun call, that's probably a decent hand, and then a raise. So this is pretty straightforward fold here. Okay, we still have 9 players. I'm in 3rd place with about, let's see, 50,000 divided by 1,200. We have 41 big blinds, and Siri hears me. Let's see, we got cutoff hijack opens for 2x. King 5 offsuit is too weak, so I'm gonna fold that. Let's see. Stacks are pretty close, and I think we have, let's see, so that's 13, 130, 180, 220, 220, 260, 290, 310, 310, about 330,000 in play. So there's still a lot of chips out there, and we have an average stack. We need to start building up our stacks here. Queen Jack versus 3s. Queen Jack's probably going to hold up. Oh, actually, they had set a 3, so I guess not. All right. Next hand, ace deuce suited. Open to me. I will definitely min bet here. No need to go overboard with more than 2x. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully to steal the blinds. Now we have to look at Mellow Marcus here because he is a short stack. So with this, I probably should have checked. If he shoves, I'll not have to make a decision. Luckily, he did not shove. But in general, you want to look at the stacks left to act, because if he went all in, then I would probably have to call. I think if I did the math, 2-1 ace high. I think that was 2-1. I gotta go back. Queen 10 offsuit in the hijack. Okay, so someone opens, now it's a fold. But in general, I try to preserve my fold equity for later in the game. Later, probably this counts as later. But fold equity is just how the power of people folding to your bet. And that is influenced by things like your bet size. So if you obviously bet bigger and they don't want to call bigger bets, you have better fold equity. Or if you're just playing super duper tight for a long time, and then all of a sudden you play a hand, then you have higher fold equity because they're like, why is he now all of a sudden playing? So in order to use that to your advantage for multi-table tournaments, or in general, I guess, if you just play tight in the beginning or for long periods of time, that builds up what's called fold equity. Kind of a strategy I've learned and used back in the day when I played sit and goes was to just play ultra tight in the beginning and then play pretty aggressive at the end when you're closer to the money. All right, what do we got here? Stacks are pretty close. We need to not be playing too tight here. Slowly chip up. This is not the spot to play, so I'm going to fold the king deuce offsuit. I am currently in Bali, specifically in Ubud. So these sit and goes run at nighttime in the US, so luckily when I wake up, I can play these if we don't have much going on that day. It's kind of a tough life out here with the view, nice kind of garden view and humid environment, so I'm actually playing with my shirt off. Yep, so here we are, still in third place. Probably going to win this in about an hour. At the very least, get to the final three in the next hour. So let's see how it goes. 5-7. What is that? Wow. All right, a6 offsuit. Under the gun +1. Nine-handed. Still feel this is kind of weak. So I'm going to fold here. Especially to that raise. Under the gun raise. Under the gun raises indicate some sort of strong range. So definitely folding to that with under the gun +1 with a6 offsuit. It is a bit unfortunate. I am playing on PokerStars.net, which means I don't have the hand history capability, at least in the Philippines and Bali. For some reason, PokerStars.com was not working, probably because they do not allow real money play. But luckily, this sit and goes, I can just download the play money version because, yeah, the prizes are held offline. All right, under the gun, this hits his range very much. This guy raised under the gun, and so aces are in his range. And this guy called kind of in middle position, so he probably has like the 9-10s, 8-7s, middle pairs. Ooh, this is tough. Or is it? Oh man, I'm kind of tempted. This is probably a fishy fold, but under the gun, there's too many players behind me. Actually, you know what? Let's see. 52 divided by 12. I have, wait, 52,000 divided by 1,200. 40 big blinds with eights. Ah, it's close. I'd either raise or fold. Hard to call here, nine-handed. So I'm going to fold, I guess. Such a fish. Fish that's going to win this tournament. Mellow Marcus. Oh, see, that's another thing to consider. If I raise, I would basically be caught pot committed with Mellow Marcus going all in. So I got to remember that. If I went into this pot, I would have to be ready to commit 5,000 into the pot. So yet another reason to not enter there under the gun with eights. Because if I entered here, Mellow Marcus calls or goes all in, then there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people behind to act who could call or raise. Oh, and we're on a break. Sweet. So usually on the breaks, I like to stand up. Even live, I'll stand up, use the bathroom, get a snack. So that is what I'm going to do. Made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Tournament will resume in 1 minute. Again, I'm in third place. A little over average stack. I don't care about that. A little over average stack. I'm the red line here. I like to keep track of how many big blinds I have, and unfortunately I don't have any software right now. But I have 43 big blinds. Late in the tournament, that's pretty good. Early on, you're probably gonna have 100, 200 big blinds. As we get closer to the end, 40 big blinds, and then you really just want to be shoving or folding when you have 10 big blinds or less. While we're here, back in the day when I learned sitting goes, sitting goes is heavily push fold when the blinds are high relative to your stack. And there are 4 things that we should keep in mind. So one is, as I mentioned earlier, fold equity, meaning your ability to have your opponents fold. 2 is hand strength. So obviously if you have aces, you're just not going to fold aces, versus deuce 7, which is the weakest hand. Then there's risk. So risk can be in terms of you getting knocked out of the tournament, but if it's early in the tournament and you get knocked out, there's not much risk there, versus if you're on the bubble. So in this case, 5 people get played. If I am in 6th place, then I have high risk because I am 1 step away from winning. And then reward, same thing in terms of making the money or not, or 1st place, but also hand specific. Hold on, so we have queen 6 here, offsuit under the gun, or sorry, in the big blind. Gonna fold this kind of a weak hand, unless it's min raised. Even then, kind of tough. We'll see. Might just get a walk, because I'm awesome. Walk meaning everyone folds to my big blind, and I just win without doing anything. Let's go walk. Although he's you open to him in the button, so probably best for him to raise here, steal some blind, try to steal some blinds. Fold, both of you. All right. People are probably just getting back from break now, so that's why they're not on their computer. After this hand, I'll talk more about reward, which I think is a little more interesting. Right. You can hear me chewing my sandwich. This is the first time I'm recording and playing, so I'm excited because I'm sure that this first time is going to be a time when I win this tournament. $36 seconds. Oh, so while we're waiting, reward. So on top of getting knocked out in the money or not, you can consider the reward relative to the current pot. So in this case, the pot size is 3150, and if you take 3150 divided by my chip stack size, which is 50,000, it's 6% gain. So not really a lot reward there. So not worth trying to steal this pot. But for example, say my stack size was, oh, it went all in. I'm gonna fold this. But say for example, my stack size was 6,000. So there was 3150 in the pot and I have 6,000 in my stack. That would be a 50% increase in my stack, which is well worth it in terms of reward. So again, for sit and goes, things you want to consider are fold equity, 1, 2, hand strength, 3, risk, and 4, reward. And typically when there is more of those in my favor, then I will use that as a indicator to shove. Sometimes 2, definitely 3, and absolutely 4 if those conditions are met, especially late in the tournament. And when we say shove, this just means when you go all in. But of course, don't go all in when you have a lot of big blinds. So the push shove game really comes into kind of the 10 to 20 big blind arena. We have deuce 6 offsuit. This guy's complaining. I don't think he knows that people are probably coming back from the break. Anyway, 2-6 offsuit in the small blind, kind of weak even to steal. I don't want to do that because I'm a chicken, pro chicken. So I'm gonna probably fold this. This guy has like what, 24, 25 big blinds? Yeah. Oh, got a raise, so definitely not playing there. Guy's mad. Queen 9, 10. This guy raised open, so this kind of hits its range. Kind of scary because like could have like king jack, ace queen. That's a small bet, so I don't. Oh, okay, things are happening quick. A jack here would be the straight. This guy called. I feel like this guy has a stronger range than he does, but now with this king, probably not. Ace. Oh, there. That's a much bigger bet. King jack, ace king, king queen. Definitely, this card really smashes this guy's range. All right, blinds going up. What are we at now? 8 deuce and the button. 49,000 divided by 4.4. 35 big blinds, decent. It's close. If it's folded to me, it's a close steal. Probably still won't steal. I don't know. If Marcus folds, that's a different story. I think it's open. Oh, okay, so now I can't because he just called. And basically, if I try to steal here, Marcus is pot committed and has a lot of incentive to just call. So I guess I have to fold. 8 deuce. Oh, especially there. So we got an under the gun call and then a raise, a pretty big raise. So I'd be very surprised if Marcus does not call here. I think it's pot committed, so folding. There you go. He says a hand, I guess, when he says thank you. King jack versus threes. It's a flip. Oh, and king jack will not win. And there we go. 8 down. We are 3 from the money. Let's see. Ooh, this is slightly better to steal from, and the cutoff, if it's open to me, these stack sizes are decent. Nothing. If they re-raise, just fold. Nothing here that would pot commit me. So I'm just gonna raise this 7-5 offsuit with a 2x big blinds. So let's see what happens. Fold, fold. Joe Showdown with, I believe, Liv Bory picture. Oh, it calls 7-9-7. Oh, 7-9 queen. And this kind of hits my range, even though I did pair here. So I'm going to take a stab, about half. Actually, probably not even half. Let's do 40%. Let's do 75. Pretty good hand. If he calls here, he probably has like some diamonds. Maybe. Probably not a queen. If he calls here, we're probably beat. Oh, he's going to raise. Check raise with probably a... Oh, call. Interesting. What is he calling here with? Probably 9. Unlikely 7. Probably queen, I feel, if he's calling me or raise, defending. I think it's a queen. Queen or flush draw. Or 9's kind of weak. Should we keep going? I mean, I think this hits me a lot, right? Especially he's showing a little weakness here. I feel like I need to bet. That's such a weak. He's just check call. He check calls with what? Diamond. We'll just bet. I mean, this card hits me. Let's see. If he shoves, we fold. If he calls, maybe just a flush draw and doesn't hit. Ooh, something scary now. It's taking time. I think if he shoves, yeah, can't really call with bottom pair. Ooh, oh man, that's a good card. He can bet this. Fortunately, game of chicken. Wow. Oh my god, what do I do here? I can't win. Like, kings beat me. He has that complete air, like, I don't know, ace king. God damn, what does he fucking have here? I can't win. I think I need to... What does he have, like 2 blank diamonds? I'm such a fish, I don't know what to do here. 10-9. Wow, he called it a 9. Okay. And that'd be... I don't know. I don't think I could bet there. Pocket kings. Let's see. 38. 1400. 27 big blinds. Obviously going to raise this. I think we have to get it in if someone shoves behind me. I mean, we're not going to fold kings. 38 with 1400. Let's see what happens. We're not close to the money, so we're not really risking much. We just need to shove. Let's see. Oh, there's an all-in. Shit. I mean, can't fold, right? So let's hope for the best. Hope it's not aces and hope they don't win. Okay. Dodging a 10. Oh, and we win. We're gonna win this tournament, basically. We're gonna win. We're second place. Chip leader, I can't really tell if he's better than me. I'm gonna fold this. I don't know. Joe's showdown is mad, maybe, because he lost with the best hand, or he, she, I don't know. Joe has Livebury up here, so I don't know. Usually I can tell if I'm the best player at the table. I guess I'm being more humble nowadays. I can't really tell. No one really stands out to me here in terms of being good. But then again, I've not really been paying attention. But we are second in chips. We're going to win this tournament, as I keep saying. Here we go. Ace King versus King 3. What's going to happen? Oh, there's a 3. Poor Joe. And we are 2 from the money. We're going to 9 deuce offsuit, under the gun +1. We are 7-handed. Not a good hand. Even 10-handed. Fold. Expecting a chat from Joe, maybe. Well, Steam chat. 7 left. Second in chips. We're gonna win. All you gotta do is manifest it. Alright, Austin. He has 20 big blinds. Let's have a king, queen, or better. Pairs, ace, jack. Ooh, fold. Okay. It's probably any pair. Mid pair or higher. King 7 under the gun. I will fold this. But yeah, last hand Austin probably facing a raise and going all in. Something like 8s or 9s or higher. Ace 10 suited. Ace jack suited. Ooh, wow. People are just shoving. Alright. Mike's money. I haven't really been impressed, so he could have anything. I don't know what the fuck he has. Jack 3 in the big blind. Also not a good hand. These stack sizes are pretty close. Everyone has about 20 big blinds or more. Or what the middle line has. What's this? 12. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, playing some poker. So he calls. Because we have chips and we're playing against the big blind, let's see what happens when we raise if this guy's just calling. Punish a little bit. If he insta calls, that we know he's here to play in the future. If not, we know he's just fishing around. He's going to be up against the second biggest stack, so I think this is kind of a raise for future information. We don't really have a good hand. Okay, Jack 3. This hits paired board. This hits my range. If he doesn't have this, he has to fold. He doesn't really have much calling from the big blind. So I'm going to take a stab here. We'll do 52. This hits I think this hits me more than him. And he's going to fold if he doesn't have anything. If he does, then we're fucked. There's no flush draw. He has it, so fold if he calls. I mean, we re-raised here, so we could have ace king and a queen, pocket aces. We'll see. I think he's gonna be pretty strong here if he continues. I don't know what that was, but there you go. I was nervous there, a little bit. But as he was winding down to 5 seconds, I mean, it's hard to shove at that point because he'll know what he's doing. I don't know what those little things are. Can I do this? Let's see. What does this do? Oh, I can aim to do it myself. No. What does this do? Can I do that? Whee. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, that's a lot of shit going on. What are we? Oh, we're the chip lead. We're gonna fucking win this tournament. Call. I think at this point, this guy's gonna lose. We have suited pair. We should play some poker, right? So we got 86,000 divided by 1,400. We got 60 big blinds. Plenty of room to play here. Basically call and shove if we hit anything and put them to the test. We can build pressure onto our opponents now that we're chip stack, and people are close to the money. So we have bottom pair here. Take a little shot, I guess. Oh man, thin the field out, and also, what is this? You win if you get win. I believe. Let me do the math. If you bet half, basically you just need to win one every 3 times to break even. So is that right? Whatever. Yeah. So there's bet half of the pot. So if there's $2 in the pot, $2 in the pot, and you bet 1, if you lose twice, that's you lose $2, and then you win 1, you win $2. Yeah. So 3. So 3. If you win 1 out of 3 times, you bet half the pot. Man, my math is out of rest. 48. Ooh, this is interesting. 20. So this guy has 25 divided by 1,600. 15 big blinds, and just so people don't really. Now I know that he's not good enough player. I think he would just shove there, especially in early position. So I'm gonna call at least. If I call, that brings 12. That's about a pot-sized bet. So I'm gonna call. No reason to try to shove here with 2 people behind. There we go. King Jack. We have a gut shot. You can either shove. Okay. So now I'm gonna bet something that I'm willing to fold if he shoves, but something significant that it's not worth him going if he continue. And I have a gut shot. So let's see. Oh, he folded. So with that bet size, again, that's enough pressure to be like, if he doesn't have anything, he can't really call. And that flop hit my range more than his, I believe. Let's see. Damn, I don't have the hand history. I'm just gonna try to take this and see what happens. But what happened there? I had King Jack. Oh, so I called. So he's raising and I'm calling. I guess kind of even in range. I'm gonna raise here, fold to a shove, but open in the cutoff. So take a stab at it. 2x again is enough here with these stack sizes. The button calls. Let's see what the other stack does. 8, 10. So this is pretty good. I don't think it's necessary for me to. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. Can either way bet or check call, but you're not. At least okay. In the spirit of keeping pressure, let's just see what happens here. Because if he raises, then even then I don't know if I could fold. Maybe I can. But this will be telling. There's no draws, right? So if he shoved, it's probably a queen. No really good draws. It'd be kind of a ballsy, especially with, what is this, 2 people to the money? And Austin is on 5th, right? So in the big blind, you just need to keep putting pressure here, especially closer to the money. Queen Jack, you got to play this. Again, you got to preserve fold equity. This guy has 10 big blinds. I might have to just call if he goes all in. Oh, that's close. Fuck. Shit. Queen Jack, though, 7-handed. You gotta at least raise, right? See what happens if these guys shove. No, I mean, this guy can't. I think it's close here. So if he puts in 18 more, it's 25. And 17, like 1.5 to 1. It's close. Giving the fish money, but this will be the indication right here. What do we want here? We want everyone to fold because we can win for free without seeing a flop. What's haha 81 going to do? Oh, he doesn't have any more time. Oh, just calls. Okay, so that's the best hand. How do we extract the most money here with top pair? How do we do that? There's no draws. So just let it hit him bet, I guess. Right? There's nothing to be worried about here. But can we get in? So we put 4. I think we need to check here. 10. Okay, so now there's a draw. Okay. All right, so here we go. We're gonna win this tournament. I guess being results oriented, we gave him a chance to shove because with the turn he got a flush draw. So he's like, let me semi-bluff that. But on the flop, we're way ahead. And if we bet, there's no more value to be gotten if we bet, right? There's no draws unless he has a set and slow playing. And so if we bet there, we just push out all the worst hands and not get value. So I think being results oriented checking was the right move. If this guy loses, oh, okay, we're 1 from the money, so even more pressure. I might have the chip lead. So this is where people are slightly more scared. Put a little more pressure here, and I can afford to do so. Oh, this is interesting. 3x. See, when people do 3x here with this stack size, that's how I know. That's my indication that they're not as good as I think they can be. 15. I would have just shoved if you're gonna raise or min raise, but 3x is kind of weird. And that being said, I don't know what to do because it's king 3, so we can't. I could shove here, see if he's fucking around, but I don't think so under the gun. We got a lot of room here. Let's see, totals, it's 130. I think we got like a third of the check stack size. Here, we can raise if it's open to us here, if we get to open. Again, we have applied pressure. 2.5 should be good, I think. Min raising is too much pot odds for him. Oh, let's see. Okay, so we can now use this as an indication, right? This guy min raises, which is great. I'm gonna fold, or wait, hold on, am I gonna fold? I'm gonna fold. God. This guy behind. I'm gonna fold just because I'm talking. But in any case, if this gets through, we know that min bets work at this stage of the level, which it did. So we know that min bets are good, or at least effective for stealing. If it opens to me, I'll try it, but 10-6 looks gross. But these guys only have like what, 16 big blinds. So if they're gonna play, they better shove. I think if it opens to me, I'll try the steal. Pre-mill, what you at? Where you at? What are you doing? Who's this guy? Everyone's waiting for this guy to leave, and he has 10 big blinds, so not much going on. If he folds, I will raise. Oh, ooh, slightly more. I think this guy's at least decent because what he's doing is, because he knows he has to get through one more player, he's making the raise a little bigger than 2x. So this guy is someone to look out for. Although my overconfidence is just too powerful right now, so we'll see what happens. Queen Sugar 01. Oh, calls. Okay. I think Bremill has something like Ace King or better, some overpairs right now to the flop. You can just take this down if you see bets. It's done. This is done. Although I feel like, yeah, but it does hit, the flop does hit this range more. That's how you should play it. See, this guy knows what he's doing. Oh, this is good. King 6 off. I feel like I need to try to steal here. Again, 6-handed. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna wait a little bit. I like to wait till the third ticker just to make it somewhat consistent, or not like I know exactly what I'm doing. Fold. All right, haha, 81. He's got a lot of odds. Oh, folds. So the min bet works. King, queen, definitely raising here. Maybe call it in. I think we can call off. This is a pretty good hand. This guy raised, I'll just call. Let's see what these guys do. All right, so cannot fold this, especially with a kind of min bet. Not worth re-raising because people behind us is not strong enough and not gonna fold. So just call. If these guys shove, we'll see what Bremill does. It isn't under the gun raise, so I think he could have something as weak as my hand. King, queen. Pairs, maybe. I don't know how he's playing smaller pairs. Yeah, so we'll have to see how this. Ooh, wow, that is an interesting flop. Doesn't hit his range. kind of hits my range maybe a little bit. I don't know what Wang Chang is doing. Wang Chang. If Bree fire, ooh, wow. This is the part where you can put pressure. Although it's hard, or is it? I think half. Let's do 40. Because I think if Wang Chang bets, I can fold. And what does Bree Mill have? He doesn't have anything. He's gonna bet his pairs, so probably has like ace king or something. Oh fuck, that's not good. When Wang Chang calls, so that's gonna get him to fold. Yep. What the fudge is happening here? What did he call? Was that a mistake to call? I guess we're just gonna shove it in and see what happens. Well, if he doesn't have anything, then I could be good. Let's see. Man, what was that insta check about? I don't like it. Fuck, I fucked that up. Maybe you could have flush draw. Ugh, gross. I messed that up somehow. All right, 1,000, 2,000. We have 120, 60 big blinds. 60 big blinds. Still in the chip lead, but that can dissipate quickly. That was not good. I wish I could replay my hand. So this guy, oh, okay. Let's see. Queen 7. These guys have 12 big blinds. They should be just shoving. These are pretty deep stacks. This is gonna be tough playing these three. I think these two call. Okay. Ooh, 2 calls, and they're decent stacks. So man, I'm gonna check, and if I hit the flop, bet like half pot to put them under pressure. We'll see. Queen 7. There's a queen. I think we're just getting it in if one player goes in, because you can't really fold this top pair. So queen jack. Just gonna put the pressure here. I'm not gonna let draws go out. If he has a queen, has a queen. So I'm just gonna bet it and see if he has it. If he calls, he probably has it. Aces. Okay. Queen 7. There it goes. Can't really fold. Queens there, or pair of queens. Ugh. Stupid aces. Here it is. Wait, are we? No, we're still good. Okay. I'm gonna fold this. Time to cool off. Okay, so he had aces. What did I have? He raised. Oh, he just limped in with aces? He limped in with aces. Wow, that's interesting. And then flop came, and I bet. King 5. We can try to steal here. Stacks are getting close now, right? I can't. The bubble people, not that much. They have like 10 big blinds. This is king high open. This is a steal. So we'll see what happens. If he shoves, we can fold. Yep. Okay. 18. So less than 2 to 1. Not really playable. Probably should have waited a bit before folding, but that's what's going to happen. A6 suited. That's definitely steal on the cutoff. Open to me. So let's see what kind of crazy shit people are doing. Gonna wait till the 3rd ticker. There it is. All right, haha, 81. Let me flop the nuts and let it hold. If he raises, it depends on how big. Okay, a6. Oh, and we flop the nuts. So I don't know what to do there. I guess you just check, because there's no reason to be worried unless a paired board. Still good. We need to extract some value if he doesn't bet here, so we'll bet something small. If he bets, we'll just call. I don't know what's happening. Just waiting it out. Oh, 5,000. Shit. We have the nuts, unless the board pairs. So we're just going to call since we're in position. And if not, a blank comes, then we'll just wait. Hopefully he bets again. Queen. We have the ultimate nuts. We're going to min raise. We're going to bet. We're going to do something. I hope he bets so he can min raise after some time in the tank. Oh, he checks. Fuck. What's a good bet here? So I think he was just trying to fire here, and I don't think he's going to call much. So If we shove, there's no reason for him to call. I'm actually not thinking about his range too much, which I should be doing, but I don't have time. So I'm gonna do something smallish, make it seem like I'm just trying to bluff with enough. 75, 75 maybe? I bet it. Let's see if he takes it. If he doesn't have anything, it'd be awesome if he just bluffs. And we'll just fucking win this shit. What does he have though? He's... I think I raise and he just calls, right? He called in the big blind, so he could have an 8. Oh, unfortunate. How do you flop the nuts like that? Man. Just manifest it. Jack 4. Let's try it again. Suited, and now we're in position. Oh, back together. I mean, this hits my range more, so I'm gonna just go ahead and try to do this. I find it hard to believe he's gonna call here. I raise, so the ace king is in my range. I don't know what he's calling with. King 10 under gun. I've been playing the last 2 hands, so I'm gonna just fold this to preserve some fold equity. And I'm under the gun, so here we go. Let's see, it is 1:30 local, hoping to be done by 2:30 at the latest. Do some yoga, and oh, what's that? Oh, what's going on? Oh, unfortunate for Wayne Chang. No diamond. Oh, 7. All right, so we're in the money. We are in the money. Stacks are pretty close. Nowhere near the finish line, but we have made money today. 5 people left. I'm the chip lead. Stacks could be getting a little looser because they've made the money. We'll see how that goes. Play a little poker here. I mean, I have 50 big blinds. Just got to play some poker. It's probably waiting to shove, but I think it's worth. Oh, okay. All right, there are the payouts. 5th place 250, 1st place 1100, which is what we're aiming for. We're the chip stack, 5-handed under the gun, ace 9 offsuit. That is a raise. We'll see how this goes, but definitely gonna win this tournament. Most definitely. Ace 9. Okay, this guy has 25, 12 big blind. Oh no, 10 big blinds. 25 divided by 2,000. I think. What's happening here? Oh, okay, everyone's just gonna call. Great. We want 3 aces. Oh damn, what is this? Okay, so I raise here. This does not hit my range. There's four other players. Man, it doesn't make sense for me to bet here. I don't think so. So tempting. So tempting to steal. God, no one bets here. It sucks. Come on. Shamoli. Bet. Really? Really? Okay, if we try to steal this under 10,000s, that's... Who's gonna call it? We got flush draws, straight draws for 10,000. I don't think it's worth stealing. I mean, we'll get them in the next hand, I guess. Someone's got to hit this. Come on. The 4 flush draws, any 5 or 7, any 6 or 8. Someone has something here. I'm guessing it's at least the 6 because no one wanted to bet the flop. So there's no 8 out there. I think there could be a 6. Otherwise, people just have like king queens and queen like face cards, ace somethings. Oh man, I'll be so tempted. If this hits like a deuce or something, deuce. Oh no, internet went down. Oh no. All right, we are back. Had a little freak out, but we are back. Shit, the Wi-Fi went down, so I'm a little disoriented. But this guy's trying to steal. I think we should re-raise here, just because this looks like a steal. So I'm gonna re-raise to like 11-5, because this is, I have a strong hand and it's three-handed. So if he calls, then he has a good hand in position. We gotta reorient ourselves now. Ace Jack. Ooh. Okay. So I think this range hits me more than it hits him because he just. So I need to continue. I think I should continue here. I'm gonna continue here. No need to risk a lot. So let's do like 12,500. And if he responds well to this, then we're basically done. Okay, fold, c-bet. Yeah, because he's like raising to steal, right? And that queen high hits me more because I re-raised. So he could probably have like the 10-9 suited, king jack suited, and if he doesn't have it, he's just gonna fold, which is what he did. Oh man, that scared me. I'm in 5th place. I'm gonna win this tournament, and the Wi-Fi went down. So what the fuck was that? 10-3 off. Gonna fold that. All right, 7-6. That's attempting. That's a attempt to steal. So we'll do that. 7-6 top pair against this guy. Got a fire to protect. Let's do 52.75. If he calls, probably like a flush draw or something. I mean, I don't know what he's checking here. Maybe to okay. Well, that's a huge raise. I don't know what the fuck that is. I try to steal. That's so strong, in my opinion. I just have top pair. He could have a flush draw, which I think is kind of in 2 overs and a flush draw. This is better. I mean, I'm not beating much here, so I'm gonna fold. Ace-8, yet another hand worth trying to steal. Offsuit. Oh man, this guy is playing. All right, as I predicted, these two actually are gonna cause some problems. Middle pair with a backdoor flush. This is callable. I mean, 4-1. We'll see what he does afterwards. Heart, ace, 2 pair. So, what does he have with a flush draw? We have outs against a flush or a straight draw. We gotta keep the pressure going, so let's do it. 2 pair. Very hard to fold this. The only made hands here are 9 jack and 9-6. He folds, so we're back. I think we have, oh, king 10, that's good. I think we have, let's see, 140. It's 130. Wait, so 130, 140, 180. 200, little under, let's raise this, a little under half. If he's just fucking limping on the button, we're gonna put some pressure on here. King 10, again, hits my range. Gotta bet, let's bet. He's fucking check calling. We can raise. I mean, he's raising before, which is a pretty. I don't know. I mean, if he has it, if he plays this, he probably has a queen. Maybe I don't think it's a flush draw. Again, you got to keep pressure, even though it is nerve-wracking. Okay, Austin has 13 divided by 20. That's not much. 5 big blinds. This guy raises, just fold. Austin has to just better fold. Or I mean, go all in or fold. Man, I'm still coming down from that freaking Wi-Fi failure. We're gonna win this thing, and Wi-Fi goes down. All right, one of the downfalls of working from home, I guess. King 10, that's stealable. I think you cannot fold to Austin's. We'll fold to queen, but not to Austin's all in. Because we have king high, which is good enough. Oh, okay. King 10, top pair. This guy has 30 divided by 500, 12 big blinds. We're just gonna try to get it in. Let's do half pot. We could probably check here since we think we have the best hand, but we'll see. Just keep it going. What I'm also doing now by betting being aggressive is just showing that I have a lot of play, and so people are more likely to call me down. So I have to play accordingly. If I just start being passive, then people will be less likely to call in these when I'm playing. So I think in a way this is good because when you're a chip leader or have a lot of chips, you can splash around and play a lot of pots so that when you do hit, people will call you. And if you're playing tight, people won't call you. King 9. I would have won this pot. I gotta get focused again. All right. Let us finish this game up. I think within the next 45 minutes. We have a break in 12 minutes. Somebody call him. We gotta keep pressure. Last thing we want here is someone to build up a chip stack against us. So as much as we can, we want to keep the edge. There's a call. Ace 10 versus Ace Jack. Ace Jack will probably win. Okay, so we're down to 4 people. Current prize is 375. We're going for first. We're gonna win. Queen 4 suited. It's poker time, and against the 2 people that I think would have been difficult to play against. If I'm being honest with myself, I feel like I'm a slightly better player than these guys, but well, time will tell. I'm probably gonna raise here. I don't like these. Oh, unless he raises 5,000. How much big ones I have? 155 divided by 2. I have 62 big blinds, and I just need a call. It's 3 to 1. I think it's a call here, and then try to steal, especially if it hits my range, like a 10-9 something. Ooh, there you go. This guy is strong. I mean, he's betting to 2. He raised pre-flop, bet into 2 people. He has like aces or ace king or something. He's not. So it's a fold. Man, this is gonna be tough. It's not gonna be an easy game against these 2. But manifestation shall prevail. King high. Oh, man, what does he have? Like 10 big blinds? I think kind of reckless to shove here, even though old Gregory would have done that. We have just under half of the big blind. I'm gonna just at least bet and see if that gets through. This guy keeps using up all this time. Wow, okay, that's a fold. We're here to win first, guys. So, fuck all these other numbers. Probably just gonna. First of all, I'm gonna raise, and then I'm gonna hide this because this is distracting me. I'm winning first here. Not trying to get no 4th, 5th, or whatever. Oh, look at that, top pair and nut flush draw. So here, it's a strong hand. If I bet, I don't want him out. We're gonna try to reel him in, and also try to get the nuts, which is not that, but we're still in. Probably check raise here. Does he have? I raised. Probably doesn't have. Oh wow. Okay. Let's bet half. Try to build this pot a little bit. We were beat here by pocket 2s, pocket 6s, king 6, ace 6, ace deuce. Our raise would be pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna call here and wait for him to shove, I guess. Deuce. Oh man, that is nut flush versus a probably the only thing we could lose to is full house. And if he has it, then he fucking has it. Just gotta hold our breath. Oh, what is that? Did we just get it in? I don't know if he has it. 4 or 5. Nothing. I think I bitched out a little bit by not putting it all in. Why didn't I do that? I should have done that. I guess that was weak. I should have definitely put it all in, I think. I was rationalizing that there's no reason to risk anymore if he has it. But what does he have? I mean, it'd have to have been like flop the set, but he didn't have that. Yeah, that was a bad play on me. I should have definitely shoved. Running cards. I don't know why I did that. I'm a little B-word. As long as the king or queen doesn't come out, we're good. All right, so we're three-handed. Again, we're playing to win this thing, so. This guy has fucking 7 big blinds, so it's gonna be shove or fold. Just hope he calls and loses, and we'll be heads up. Let's go, Bree Mill. I'll keep playing here, but in general, because it's only 1 step up from the money, we should be a little weary, because that's a jump in pay. So I'm not gonna give up aces, but again, I'm not gonna try to get too carried away against Bree Mill until this guy's out. If he shoves here, I don't know, is that 20, 12? Oh man, 12, a little under 2 to 1. I think there's better spots. I think back then that's a call. It's close enough, especially heads up. 6-8. Let's just give him some money. Right now he only has 7 big blinds, so you can wait for better spots. Man, I'm kicking myself for that flush that I hit. There's no reason to leave that 9k behind. All right, this is strong enough if he shoves. Oh, okay. Everyone just playing. All right, so people have been folding. That means we should steal more because people are being kind of cautious. Oh, man, this is close. I hope he raises. Yeah, okay, cool. Because if he didn't raise, I don't know if I can like raise call there. There we go. All right, let's hope he doesn't have this. Just bet Bree Mill. Get it over with. There you go. Oh, set. No, we need a jack. It's not good. Not good. All right. Well, in this way actually brings down his stack size. So I'm going to try raising now. It's good in the sense that their stack sizes are closer together and smaller. Bad because we didn't jump up a spot. So let's see what Bree Mill does. Oh, wow. Everyone's in this, huh? Bottom pair. They both have 1 step away, so I can put pressure here. Oh, that's interesting. He's betting. I have a pair. What's he betting here in 2 people? That just seems strong relative to where I'm at. All right, Jack 4. Kind of hard. 12 big blinds. If he calls, I'm gonna raise. If he raises, I'm gonna fold. This guy's coming back. 2 to 1 chip lead. 6-5. God damn, how do I? Let's do 2.5. Try to steal. Gotta stop playing so passively. If he shoves, we fold. If he calls, we flop the nuts. Queen sugar. 6-5. Oh man, that is a good flop, I think, because if he doesn't have it, he can't play much more. So we're gonna bet, and if he has it, he's gonna shove. If he doesn't have it, then he's gonna fold because there's no draw. Here you go. Eight, 10, worth another steal. See how that goes. If Bree Mill calls here, that's yet another indication that he's here to play. We have top pair. We're just gonna fire through this motherfucker because we need to get value and not get psyched out on. If he raises 10-7, we're gonna keep firing. Hope 2 draws. Let's just fire. There you go. Stops that bet. All right, so we have value, I guess. Queen 5. There you go. See, he had a flush draw. Good thing we didn't bet. That sucks, but good check behind, because then we had showdown value. Pre-mill, pain in my ass. All right, I'm gonna check the payouts because I am 795. Fuck this. 3, 7 blinds. That's good enough to shove. Queen 3. Pre-mill, pain in my ass. God damn. Jack 6. We will keep betting. Put some pressure on these bitches. If he shoves, we're gonna fold. Still steaming a bit from that flush, but you know, I suck out, they suck out, we all suck out. Yet another good hand that hits me, so I'm not gonna let that stop me from firing. And if he calls, we're fucked. There you go. I'm getting the sense that Bremil is a pretty solid player, but doesn't get out of line. So I think I can take advantage of that a little bit. Still play cautious, but can still apply pressure. Versus someone who I think is better than me or my level, I probably just be cautious and not be aggressive. Queen Sugar, all in, folding the 9-4. I hope Bremil calls and wins. Let's go Bremil. There you go. King 9 versus Ace 8. No ace or 10. Oh, there you go. Okay, we are heads up and we're about to win. Here we go. This is gonna be a close game. We both have a lot of play here, so let's do a quick evaluation. We have 194,000 blinds are 60 big blinds each. That is a lot of room to play. So we're gonna play poker. We're gonna raise this in position, heads up against Bremil. Queen 5. We have second pair, so we're gonna fire because we probably have the best hand. It's a draw heavy board. We don't want people sucking out. He probably called with a light. Ooh, raising me. That's a good hand to raise. I mean, that's a good time to raise. Flush, draw heavy. I can't really continue. I'll give it to him. We're about even. 45-ish big blinds. 6-8. All right, I'm probably gonna talk a little less here. Gotta concentrate. 6-8. Ooh, that's good. I think we can check call this down. We have a backdoor flush draw. We have a pair. He raise open. We gotta at least call. Ooh, wow. Okay. Now we gotta bet because he just checked. Meaning he doesn't have much. I think or he's has the nuts. We'll see. Calls. It's gonna be hard to check call. So I'm gonna bet. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What's that? Sorry. Oh, later. Can we do later? Can we do later? What time? Maybe like 20, 30 minutes? Okay, thank you. All right, we are on another break. Unfortunately, we lost that last hand. I didn't see what he had. What do you have? Paired jacks. Did he hit the jack on the flop? I don't know, but we're in second place. That's not going to stop me because I can still win. I'm going to win because manifestation. So I looked back and that guy was fucking floating me. Jack high, a gut shot. and lucky enough got lucky in the river, but that's how it goes. I think his intent was, what did he do? He oh no, he called me. I bet on the turn he called, I think with his intent of bluffing the river. But because he hit a pair, he had showdown value. And I decided to bet because I think it'd be hard to check call there. So if I bet, I can win. If he raises, I'm screwed. And if he calls, I'm putting him to a decision. Anyway, he's disconnected. Let's see what happens. Or am I disconnected? Let's see. No, okay. Let's just do a speed test, an internet test. All right. I think we're okay. We're just gonna blind him down if he's not there. Oh, he's back. Damn it. All right. What are we at? I'm gonna look because, god damn it, what is the difference here? It's being a little baby now. $300 difference. I'm gonna win that $300 because that's what I do here. I don't make the money and not win. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Been a day. Making some money today. Get up, drink some water, and crush this. What do we have? We have 4,000. We have 40 big blinds. This is interesting. We gotta play. Gotta play. Doing a stretch. Gonna do some yoga after this. Let's go. Let's go. 10-7 suited. That's raisable hand. We're gonna play some poker. We're gonna hit nothing and just fire and just see how that goes. See how he withstands the pressure. Okay, if he called or raised, then I'm gonna start being more cautious because he's not giving up, right? If he calls here, I'm probably gonna raise out of position. Oh wow, that is a big bird. I'm gonna just call. Oh, man, why is he? I'm just gonna. I like this. Let's just check call. Check raise. I don't know. Let's see what he bets. Oof. What does he have? Must be strong. I'm running hot, so I'm gonna get a diamond and just win. Watch me win. That was probably a C bet. Okay, let's think about this. 3-1, hit a flush. He's betting hard. He raised pre-flop. He continued on the flop. And he's betting on the turn. This screams ace. Alright, let's give it up. Fucking Bree-mill. 8-6 suited. That's another raising hand. 8-6. Nothing here, so I'll just check this down. I think he feels like I'm getting carried away here. Doesn't make much sense to bet anymore if I'm giving up the turn. But he seems so weak. I mean, I can't bet the river. So, I'll bet the turn. Ooh, he knows. I am not in a good place right now. 25 big blinds come in. There you go. This guy's solid. Not gonna lie. 3 8s. 9 8. Worth calling. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows what he's doing. Alright, King 10, that's a good hand. King 10, also a good hand. 13,000. Their top pair, so we'll bet that. Unless he's just slow rolling a jack. There's a diamond, so probably just check call here. We have some showdown value. Oh, okay. Nine, 10. Let's see what happens when we just call. Oh, okay. Looks like we're just going for it, huh? Damn, he's betting big relative to the pot. I'm curious why. Queen 9. Seems kind of weakish. And these are big bets. Okay, this is a good hand. 20 big blinds. This is good for me. I'm gonna continue. Top pair, probably gonna just get it in if he continues here. Ooh, that sucks. If he's just reeling me in, let's see what happens. Okay, we got an ace. Deuce 5. This guy's running hot. Deuce 5 of clubs. Not a good hand. So we're basically at push fold territory now. Let's see. We're gonna have to win some flips now. Oh, look at that. That's a strong hand there, sir. If you're just limping. I'll only continue if I hit a 3 or a 2. What's going on here, sir? Oh, man. All right, what do we got? We're losing. 7-9. Nope. This is push fold territory, especially with the next blinds coming up. 7 deuce, definitely not. I'm just shoving now. King 5, that's good enough, I think. If he calls, he's just running hot, and we have to give it to him. Okay, no queen or jack. No queen, jack, king, or 8. Wow, we dodged some bullets there. Okay, we're back a little bit. Back to like 20 big blinds. Eight, 6. We gotta show some aggression here, so can't let him start stealing shit. 8, 6. Bottom pair, that's good enough. I think we gotta just go with this one because we have a draw. Deuce. Oh wow, that's impressive. I'm feeling the burn. 5-4, not a good hand. Man, we are playing. This guy's good. This guy is good. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy. How are you
Alright.
doing?
Alright. And the last two. Not
Fucking baby.
not doing well right now, but at least I'm in second place.
You got it. You got it, baby.
Oh shit. This guy's pretty good. Ace king. Alright, we have to go with this hand. There it is. Gonna shove. And if he calls, it's a flip. 8, 9, 10. Oh, and he gets there. Bastard. Ace king only. Oh, and he hit it. Ace king. Back at it. Kayla just walked in. I'm recording. Man, that's crazy. Alright, now what? Let's see what happens. We have 85 divided by 5. We have 17 big blinds. Kind of push fold territory. Oh, now he's folding. Now he's folding. What do we got? Queen deuce. Let's try raise. No, that's too much. It's push fold only. 17 big blinds. Oh. He knows. He knows. 2-4. That's weak hand. Cannot call. Oh, he's folding. Yeah. He is worried. All right. We got to just start shoving good hands now. Jack 10's good enough, I think. Let's see what he has. There you go. Start shoving, man. I mean, the blinds are huge. 17 big blinds. 4, 8. Oh, min betting still, okay. I'm just gonna shove. Like, leave no room for shit. God damn, 6-3. What the hell is that? 8-3. God, these suck. Come on. Give me something like king high or something. Queen 9, perfect. I can shove that and win. Let me double up and just close this out. Fold. Man, these are bad hands. Come on. Come on, poker stars. Jack 10 again. Shoving that. Here we go. King. Oh, we are dominated. Oh, I made a jack. No king. No king. Yes. Oh, man, he is pissed. He is probably pissed. I expect some sort of reaction or emoji or something. There, he's just folding. We're about even now, guys. Let's see if we can pull this through. Jack 8. Now I'm just going to start min-raising. He's calling out. He is steaming. Jack 8. We got open-ended. We're going to bet this. Man, he is probably pissed right now. 7 or queen. Here it is. Oh, this is the turnaround. This is where we take it away. Got my cheerleader. Good luck charm. Ace queen. Okay. Now he's just folding. Oh, we're even in chips, guys. Even in chips. 4-9. Let's just fold and see what's going on. We're even. Wow, this is crazy. Never give up. Persevere. Pocket fives. Okay, so we got 165 divided by 5. 33 big blinds. Okay, what do we do here? Let's call and flop a set, maybe? Oh, that's a good flop, I think. We'll check call, and then we can't fold here, so we'll check, at least check call. He could have that king. I think if we call here, it slows him down, so we're gonna just call. 10. Not a good card. That hits him more. So we're gonna check again. There you go. Man, that just hits his range so much. I'm gonna have to fold here. Oh man. It's getting steamy. 2-7. Let's raise and see if he honors it. Middle pair. You gotta protect that. So we're gonna bet backdoor as well. Flush draw. 2-7. I'm gonna keep firing here because what is he calling with? A king, a 7, an ace. Do I fire? No, I think he has. What's he calling here with? Nothing. 2-7. This will be an interesting bet. Okay, 15. I feel like I need to call here. What's he? 3-10. Oh, that's right. I fucking called it. Ace 5 suited. I think this guy's getting a little scared now. We're gonna win this, guys. Oh, nope. We're gonna raise the ace 5 suited. He's in position, so we gotta. Oh, Ace 5. Alright, we're gonna just check, call, and let him hang himself and win this hand right here and win this tournament. Oh, he didn't take it. Alright, I'm gonna bet half. Hopefully he... I should bet... Let's be a little chicken. Let's do that. And hopefully he has something. Please just shove. Oh my god. Alright, decision time, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have the best hand? Did he get runner on us? I think we need to just bet pot, and if he has it, he has it. Just top two. Only thing would be the 6-4, 3-4 when he's slow playing. Then he has it. 6-9. Man, if he shoves here, we could win this tournament. Disconnected. Oh my god. What the fuck happened to him? Wait, is that near him? Folded. Alright. We're back in the chip lead, motherfuckers. King 4. Oh, he's disconnected. Oh man. Oh, he's not? Okay. Is he on or not? Oh man, he must be so pissed right now. He disconnected. If he's not there, I'm gonna have to just be very immoral and just take all of his chips. It's not my fault he doesn't have internet. Man, that's so crazy. If he does not back in like whatever this is, man, he must be so pissed right now. Is he just gone? Oh, I'm just gonna take his money. Come on, let's go before he comes back. Oh, I think he's back. Why does it say disconnected? I'm so confused right now. Am I on? Speed test. I think I'm okay. Why does it say disconnected and it's still going? Oh man, I feel so bad for him, but money's money. Is he disconnected? What's going on? Okay, right. I'm so confused why it says disconnected, but yet it's giving him time. Maybe that's just a new security PokerStars has put in. We could just blind him out, ladies and gentlemen, be little bitches, and oh my god. He's not on here. I'm basically just taking his money because he doesn't have internet right now. I feel bad and not bad at the same time. I think he's disconnected, guys. Poor Bree Millie. That's so crazy. That's it. Just free money. We'll see. I mean, he has 20 big blinds, so I guess he has 20 minutes before he loses everything. 27. Let's see. Divided by 70. 14 rounds. Wow, this is very unfortunate for him, guys. But this is life. Earlier, my connection died, and I found a way to kindly ask my girlfriend to leave to not take up so much bandwidth. This is crazy. Oh my god, if I win this way, that was complete manifestation in another way. Okay, so think about this. Every hand, we have to put in every round 7,500, and he has 105. 105 divided by 7.5. So he has 14 rounds, and if we average each round to be 30 a minute, right? So basically in 14 minutes, if he's not back, he's just gonna lose. Man, this is so crazy. He's gonna be so pissed when he gets back, and what will suck if he comes back and wins somehow. This is crazy. Man, what is happening? Maybe he's just pissed that I came back. How is he disconnected right now? That's so crazy. Oh, so if I lose here, it was really not meant to be. If he comes back with like 3 or 4 big blinds, then more power to him, because it was not meant to be, ladies and gentlemen. I am literally just sitting back on my chair, just waiting for him to fold because he's disconnected. This is crazy. Is this free money? This is what free money feels like. Come on. Last time I cashed was a month ago and have not cashed since then, and for it to be another win will be epic. Still disconnected. Right now, you're playing for... How much are we playing for? Oh, gotta raise right away. 1,100 minus 795. We're playing for a $305 difference in price. Man, I feel not guilty. Maybe I don't have a heart. He has 88,000 left and still disconnected. I'm basically not doing anything, guys. This is not real poker. This is manifestation poker. All right, still disconnected. Man, this is so crazy. Should I feel bad? What could this possibly be? He didn't even say anything in the chat. So I don't know if this is a internet issue, because you could get on your phone. Maybe, I think. I haven't even checked that. Blinds are at 6,000, 12,000. I swear if he comes back and wins, it was not meant to be for me to win, so. This is crazy. How long is this going? I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. This guy's name is Bree Mill. 78,000. Ace Jack. I mean, that's a shoving hand, even if he comes back. 74 divided by 6. 12 big blinds. Shoving hand. Alright, I'm basically just making money without doing anything. Is this real? Is this life? How long is this? Queen 10. Alright, so 38. I'm just checking how long seconds this is, and I can extrapolate how long until I take all the money. 38 seconds. That's 10. 10 seconds has gone by. I think it's 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20 seconds? Okay, 20 seconds between hands. And he has 67. 63 divided by 9. So 7. So in 7 times, I said 20 seconds, right? Times 20 seconds. In 140 seconds, if he's not back, I win. That's 2.5 minutes. He's just going to be losing all of his chips in 140 seconds. That's 2 minutes. So I'm 2 minutes from winning. If he comes back from this, it was not meant to be for me to win. This is so crazy. I've never had this in my life. Parag, if you're watching, I don't know, man. Just send me the money now. So this is crazy. Man, Bree Mill, I was scared of playing you. You're one of the only players that I thought was as good or maybe better than me. So thank you for not winning. All right, we're down to the wire, everyone. He has 56,000 in chips. Blinds are at 3, 6,000. RIP. Man, this is so crazy. I wonder what he's thinking. Maybe he had to go. Maybe he's like, it's 2 in the morning here and my wife is yelling at me. I need to go to bed. All right, all right. This is crazy. 46,000. I'm afraid to get out of my seat because I think if I get on my seat, that somehow is a superstitious way of saying he's going to get internet back and come back and win. But he has 46,000 left. All right. What else we got? 57. I'm going to count this again. Yeah, we're not going to reach the next level. 57. 9,000 each. So 42 divided by 9. 4. So 5 times 20 is 100 seconds. All right. 100 seconds to winning first place. Am I ashamed of it? Absolutely not. That's how poker goes. Shit happens. You gotta be prepared for all the scenarios. I lost internet earlier. This could have been me. Manifestation. That's what this is. Manifestation. 36,000. That's 6 big blinds. If he comes back from this, man, I don't know what to say. All right, we're winding down here. Am I gonna win? Probably. 32 divided by 9. 32 divided by 9. So that's 3.5 rounds. Oh, actually, 3.5 rounds. So that's, 7 hands. Okay, I miscalculated by 2. So 70. Okay, a minute and a half left. Wait, is that right? Hold on. 2, 9. Oh, no, times 2 times 20. All right, so we're still 2.5 minutes away. What's that? Kayla's saying that I got this, but I do because nothing's happening. This is crazy. I'm gonna text Powerog after this and be like, I don't know what to say. Man, I swear, if he comes back and wins, it's not meant to be. Here we go, guys. He has 25,000 left, and I have A7. So I think we're gonna do some yoga after this, or eat. Which one? What do you want to do? I feel like we should yoga in order and have them clean all at the same time. So it's 3 birds in 1 stone. All right, everyone. This guy has 21,000 left. I don't know what to say. It's a very dishonorable way to win, but when it comes to money, hello. It's our neighbors. Very dishonorable way to win money, but you gotta be prepared, man. Part of the risk. When you're trading, you gotta be prepared to lose everything you trade too. Never enter trades that you're not willing to risk. Is someone? Man, this is crazy. 15,000. It's like 2 more rounds, and that's it. This guy has 15,000 in chips. Then, yeah, basically in 1 minute I should win, unless he magically comes back and we play, and he wins like 1,000,000 lucky flips. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1.5 rounds more to go, and I will be the winner. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. Just, I don't know. Manifestation. I recorded it too because I was like, I'm gonna win this one. This is it. If he folds this, he has 1 big blind left, and or not even. He has a small blind and an ante. Man, that'd be the comeback of the century. That's it. Just waiting to win. This is how you win poker. You just wait it out. You have your opponent get blinded out. That's it. All right, 1 more hand, I guess, or 2 technically. Oh, what happened? Did I disconnect? Wait, gotta check. Is this karma? No. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. This is second to the last hand. He has 905 chips. I have 300,000 chips. If he comes back from this, I mean, he deserves it. Bremil, whoever you are, I'm so sorry. This is the last hand. Well, actually, it's not, because we'll show cards and you could win here. 9-3. 9-3. Okay. You got that one. One more hand. I guess technically you can just keep winning by chance. Oh, no. All right. That's it. We win. We win.
Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, we won. Heads up. Did not have to do much. Thank you very much. That's how you manifest a win in poker online. I don't know, that's it. What time is it? It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. We're going to order food. We're going to have a room clean, and we're going to do yoga and celebrate. Thank you very much. Bremil, I'm so sorry, but I don't know what happened, but thanks for the money. Peace.